Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Guys, tonight we are super excited because Cobra Kai is back. And we're super excited. I love the way that the last season left off. A real nice cliffhanger there about, with Mexico City and all that going on. I'm just super excited to get back into it. I know you're a super fan of it, so I'm going to let you take over.
I was at the Marcus Cinemas here in Appleton, Wisconsin to watch the premiere of Cobra Kai Season 1, Episode 1 and 2, along with a screening of the original Karate Kid. And I was in full costume. Maybe we'll have Dave drop a picture below of that. I am a hardcore Karate Kid fan through and through and through for my entire life. There were so many discussions about rebooting whatever and so many, concerns about them getting it wrong. And man, first 4 seasons, Cobra Kai has gotten it right, and they have been knocking it out of the park season after season after season. Now, I don't want to get into too many spoilers if you haven't watched any of the trailers, but we ended off with Cobra Kai winning the All Valley tournament. Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang said they were going to hang it up if they didn't win. We also saw that Daniel kind of backing out on that promise. We saw a familiar face in the final episode in Chozen. Of course, for those of you who aren't familiar with the original Karate Kid movies, Chozen, his nemesis in Karate Kid Part 2 when he made his venture to Okinawa with Mr. Miyagi. Now we're teaming back up with him, so that is super exciting. We also have somebody coming back from previous episodes, which I am not going to say because if you didn't see some trailers and if you're not following this, I don't want to do the spoilers. The reason I bring up Chozen is because he was revealed.
Yeah, he was revealed.
He was revealed at the end of season 4, but you super fans are going to know exactly who I am talking about. So,
all right, guys,
without any further ado,
let's get to it. Season 5, Episode 1, Long Way From Home, Cobra Kai. Let's hit it, guys.
Let's go. Oh.
Within every punch and kick lies centuries of
They
tradition.
upgraded the dojo.
Yeah,
Huge.
those facilities.
And now we want you to become part of its future.
So this is clearly a commercial. Wow.
At Cobra Kai, we transform kids into champions. Cobra Kai, we believe anyone can be a winner. All you need is the right teacher.
There he is, Terry Silver.
Students, sign up now at our new flagship dojo in Encino. It's a new era at Cobra Kai.
Terry Silver. The bad guy you absolutely love to hate. Oh, we know who this is.
Okay,
Good
there's
morning,
Chozen.
Amanda-san.
But you didn't tell me he was going to be living with us. And you definitely didn't say anything about him being a nudist.
Back in Okinawa, he'd start every morning bathing in his local hot spring.
You said the All Valley was the end of it. Sam and Tori had their match. Nobody got hurt. Kreese even went to jail. It's a karate miracle.
Karate miracle.
I'm worried about our kids.
I will not put our kids in danger.
You can't make that promise.
Of Chozen. That's why he's here.
Oh,
Summer, Daniel.
God, he was such a
Call
badass
me
in
crazy,
part
but I
2.
thought maybe we'd be having Mai Tais by the pool.
So if you're a fan of the original Karate Kids, you know there was this aura of comedy around how serious they took like youth karate.
Yeah,
right? Like,
yeah.
oh,
The All Valley
karate
tournament is
right?
everything.
I mean, look, it's important, but I love that they're carrying that forward.
Yeah.
Like his wife is like, okay, enough.
Yeah. Amanda's like, you said.
Oh, here's Miguel.
Yeah.
You need some help, mate?
Yeah. My phone's out of service. 137 Avenue Santurce.
You're in luck. I can show you.
Oh, they're gonna rip him off.
Yep.
Here.
X marks the spot.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, it's not easy to find your way around here.
Yeah.
Actually, you don't mind giving me some pesos. What, $5 sound fair?
Sounds more than fair.
Oh, great. And how much you want to pay for the bag?
I knew as soon as he set it down.
I mean, I just figure a reward might be in order.
How much are you thinking?
How much you got? What, you didn't think I'd take all your money, did you?
Jeez, this young kid coming right off the bus.
Little poison. Yeah, he's a Cinderella shirt.
it's Spanish poison.
Yep.
What?
Mexican candy, chicharrones. Picked up this badass cell phone. I got you a little something to say welcome to Mexico. Don't tell me it's offensive. We bought it in Mexico. It's their idea.
It's their idea.
I knew it. I knew it was going to be that.
Too.
So what are we actually doing here?
This is a father-son bonding thing. Something we have to take care of first.
Robbie doesn't know they're going there to get Miguel.
You know, we had one goal going into the All Valley. Beat Cobra Kai. We walked away with a first-place trophy thanks to Eli. We said we'd close our dojo if we lost. I am shutting down Miyagi-Do Karate.
Mr. LaRusso.
I know that's not what you were hoping to
Open
hear.
a new one.
And opening.
Yep.
Guys, I have to keep you safe.
Great. Guess I'm getting a summer job.
What was the whole part of bringing Chozen back then?
Yeah, I thought that was the whole purpose.
This can't be your plan.
I know you're disappointed.
This wouldn't even be happening if I hadn't lost to Tori at the tournament.
I reached out to Chozen because this isn't about a tournament anymore. This is real life.
Oh,
Here we go.
Well, you know that's from part 2. Daniel-san, this is no tournament. This is real life.
You think he's going to find his pops already?
Me llamo Miguel Díaz.
Pues es un placer en conocerte, Miguelito.
Mi madre es Carmen Díaz.
Te ve buena la ruca. Tienes mierda en la cabeza, loco. Sácame este güey de aquí.
Vamos.
No.
Estás pesado, Miguelín.
Quiero respuestas. ¿Las conocías cuando vivías en Guayaquil?
El vato que estás buscando no soy yo. Yo no conozco a ninguna pinche Carmen. Así es que vete mucho a chingar a tu madre. Levántate, pinche pueblo. Haces mucho pedo, güey.
That didn't go so well.
I wasn't bullshitting you, Robbie. I want to fix our relationship. When I heard Miguel was in trouble, I had to do something. I just couldn't leave you at home. Besides, I need your help to find Miguel.
And when we get there, what do you plan on doing?
I'll ask around if anyone saw Miguel.
You drove me over 1,000 miles to check a phone book?
I thought this trip would help you and Miguel get over your shit.
Dad, watch out!
Oh, no.
Tire.
There's only one way to end this. We have to cut the head off the snake.
I can do that.
Yeah. Hey, whoa, no, please. Put him away before Amanda sees him. Silver may be crazy, but he's not dumb. He always thinks 2 moves ahead. We have to be careful with this guy.
He must be careful with this guy.
Oh, is she going to notice now that she cheated?
Miguel?
Hey, Sam.
Where are you? Are you okay?
Yeah, look, I just, I didn't want anyone to know where I was until I found my dad's. Right now, the whole process has been a whole lot harder than I expected.
Your mom is so worried.
You left without telling anyone where you were going.
Yeah, well, I know if I told you where I was going, you'd try to stop me.
Miguel, what you're doing is really dangerous. Mom and Grandma left Ecuador to get away from your dad. They probably did it for a good reason. You knew what it meant for me to face Tori.
How are you making this about you right now?
I'm not.
Okay, well, what about my corner? You have no idea. There are more important things in karate, Sam.
Yeah, there are.
Ouch, got the hang up.
Acaba de tener un bebé.
A ver si te pasas de bueno, Héctor.
Let's just slow down here. There's probably a few guys named Hector down.
I lived in here, remember?
Of course I remember.
How the hell did you get this car anyway?
After you went missing, me and LaRusso tried to find you. We found this hunk of junk instead. We found some pissant driving it instead of you. We chased him to a chop shop, ended up fighting the douchebags that stole it.
I had no idea.
I know I haven't been there for you, Robbie. But I've also failed Miguel. Hell, I'm the reason he ran off in the first place. If you're serious about making things right, you can start by helping Miguel. I know you have your fair share of regrets when it comes to him.
Kicking him over a staircase where he broke his back?
Yeah.
We had a little car trouble. We'll be there in a few hours.
I did hear from Sam. Miguel called her. He's okay.
All Sam knows is
That Miguel hasn't found Hector. Maybe I should come down there, Johnny.
No, there's no reason to put yourself in danger. It's under control. I'll find him, I promise.
Look at that.
Look at that building.
Good location, too. Lots of foot traffic.
He's just beating a bunch of kids up.
I have seen these moves before. Kim Sung-young.
My master is Kim Sung-young of South Korea.
Oh, wait, that's a real person?
He's very real.
I don't think I ever remember Mr. Miyagi mentioning Kim Sung-young.
Miyagi-san left Okinawa before World War II. Kim Sung-young became known during Korean War. He taught many American soldiers.
Kreese and Silver were war buddies.
His style was controversial. I will demonstrate. Kim Sung-young's style is based on deception. All direct attacks will be recognized.
I want to expose him.
We will use his style against him.
How will we do that?
But we're not even talking about tournament fighting. We're just talking about getting his business shut down. I love it. Oh,
That indeed is him. He's got a whole new family.
Hey, hola. Me llamo Miguel. ¿Tu nombre?
The bus leaves from here, see?
Here, yes.
I wonder if Johnny and Miguel are going to run into the guys who took his money.
Where are you going?
The guy says he thinks he saw Miguel talking to these surfers.
Oh. Robbie's going to have to come help him kick some butt.
Looking for a kid, 17, Ecuadorian.
Gave him directions, yeah. You know, it might be easier if I show you.
He's heading here.
X marks.
Oh, he's pickpocketing him.
It's a bad idea. All right, man, so what's the scam?
As for your money, I'm going to end up with it either way, mate. So we can either do it the easy way or the fun way.
Oh, Robbie with the save.
This song was sang in the movie Desperado.
Yeah, that's where I recognized it from.
Desperado, one of the most badass movies of all time.
It was awesome.
Yep.
I was thinking, because I was hearing it. I'm like, I know this from somewhere.
Desperado.
Nice.
Oh, got him with the boombox.
Oye, muchísimas gracias. De verdad. ¿De dónde es tu acento?
Soy americano.
¿Cómo puedo pagártelo? Por favor, ven a cenar con nosotros.
It's the least we can do. Oh, I'm Hector.
Oh.
There he is.
It's wonderful to meet you, Miguel.
It's nice to meet you, too.
I feel like we've met somewhere before. Maybe you're a stranger, but tonight you're family.
You know, when his dad was behind the restaurant or whatever, he's like, oh, you're always too nice. And now he's like this.
Maybe he's changed from who he used to be.
Well, maybe he's changed, or maybe mom wasn't necessarily straightforward about why they left.
That could be.
Technically, you kidnapped and transported a minor across the border, but we got a good story out of it.
A father-son fight. When does that happen?
This is my mess to clean up.
But I'm gonna stay. I'm trying to make things right, and I want to help you. X marks the spot, right?
All right.
Our competition has closed up shop, and the Valley now looks to us to lead the way.
Making it so dramatic. I love it.
Right now, we're strangers, but I can tell you we won't be strangers for long.
Oh, having those drinks by the pool she wanted.
I'm going to ask you to do more than what's expected. You must prove yourself in the way of the fist. It's time to see if you're worthy.
Oh, wait, who that is.
The Chozen. Doing a little infiltration. Yes! You must think like a serpent.
It's Chozen's infiltrating. Oh.
All right, there was the first episode of season 5, and wow, right off the bat, we are getting into it. Again, you know, it's a lot of fun because it is, you know, karate and dojos, and even I like how Amanda's character is in there to kind of she's like bring us back to reality a little bit, you know, and kind of pokes fun at it. But man, I'm excited the way things are shaping up. We got Johnny down in Mexico with Robbie, kind of, you know, bonding a little bit with his son, so things are looking good there. Daniel's kind of smooth things over with Amanda. We're looking all right there. And, you know, Miguel has apparently found his dad. He just hasn't told him yet. So I'm curious to see where this is going to end up and just kind of how Terry Silver plays into being the villain this year and how they try to go after him, as it were.
One of the things that we've gotten throughout this entire series is lots of plot twists and turns. So when everything
100%.
seems like it's going really good to start with, just if you're new to the series, just know that things have a tendency to flip around and get turned on their head. I thought it was a really fun first episode. Again, if you're joining the Cobra Kai series and hadn't seen the original movies, some of the discussions about under 18 karate may seem like way over the top, and like Quinn had said, that is where Daniel's wife comes in, and she's like the voice of reason. Like, I thought we were over this. So if you're watching and like, oh my god, this is like high school karate, why are they taking this so seriously? Go back and watch the originals, part 1, 2, and 3. I still don't really, and the Karate Kid purists, we don't really count part 4 as being part of the original Karate Kids. Definitely part 3. Part 3 got like comical, like how like cheesy the plot was, but which made it so iconic. And Terry Silver is from part 3, so I really love where they're going with this. It's so much fun for me. So when you see me laughing, know that I'm laughing with them, not at them, if that makes sense. Great callback to the original one. So if you hadn't seen part 2, Daniel won the All Valley tournament in part 1 and part 2. He was fighting to the death with Chozen, and Mr. Miyagi said to him, "This is not a tournament, this is real life." And so the fact that they dropped that in, it was subtle enough, but a big enough throwback. I wouldn't have gotten, and I've seen part 3. I've seen these movies a lot, okay? Like, a lot. And I wouldn't have remembered Terry Silver saying that he was trained by so-and-so. So that was
because that was original footage.
That was a really good throwback to part 3. So this has been a lot of fun. I'm really curious to see where it goes. Like I said, laughing with you, not at you, to the writers here, but really excited to get to episode part 2.
Yeah, the writers always do such an excellent job of this show. I mean, I said when it started, I think around season 2 or 3, I'm like, this is the best show that's on TV right now. Now, granted, this was at a time when we didn't have our House of Dragons and our things like that were going on that were worldwide phenomenons. But Cobra Kai has been a very, very well-written, well-done show since it started, and they dropped just enough Easter eggs, whether it's from the original movies or some 80s nostalgia, to really keep you invested in. It's a lot of fun for us to go through and watch with you guys.
Yeah, and for those of you who have seen the rest of our Bad Medicine content, I like my lessons. And it's the one thing I think they do is that they teach a lot of good lessons for young people, but they're also, this isn't an overly PC show. If you're somebody who's easily offended, Johnny Lawrence is not your guy. And there's a lot of people fighting, which we know in today's day and age, you get in these sort of fights, you can get in a lot of trouble. But there's a lot of people who will say, sometimes the best way to deal with a bully is a punch to the nose. Now, in no way, shape, or form are we advocating violence here at Bad
Legally,
Medicine.
we cannot say that on the
but,
Bad Medicine channel.
The fact that they're showing fights and stuff, that's the way Johnny Lawrence knows how to solve his problems. And did anybody really feel bad for the surfer guys?
Not really.
I think not. So it's well scripted violence, if I can say that. Well scripted violence. But love this episode. Let us know what you think in the comments. We're going to check you guys out on the next one for the Appleton Oak and Mason Quinn. We're out.